Hi, this is Gordon03, and today I'm going to demonstrate and talk about how to make Total Drama Draft, especially on poses. The main reason I'm making this is I got two reasons to make this. One is a re-edited video of the previous video I made, which is called How I Make Total Drama Draft, which is just basically a quick review on how I make done in one of my artworks. But that was a bit but it has no dialogue, and I feel it doesn't explain much about it. So I decided to make another one again. Another reason is because of YouTube Total Drama tutorial on YouTube. I was pretty surprised there wasn't much what I'm trying to say tutorial on how to draw characters in other you know how to draw Duncan, okay? Can you go more than that? Like, for example, can you draw Duncan with a chainsaw, for example, draw Courtney with Bran, or draw Carrie driving a car, or draw etc., or Kitty standing on the car? You get the idea. The thing is, how do you use the characters? How do you use your characters? Understand how do you use a character and use it to for yourself? Like, make it, give that character some action. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like some YouTube video doesn't show much about it. So I want to this video I want to show how to make Total Drama characters movement at the very least. Okay, so as you can see at the computer, I got two examples. So I got Easy, which is my example, and the other one is Kyrie Irving, a basketball player. This is one of my commission, but I'm gonna use it as an example to show how to make the poses. Okay, so what you do about Easy? Okay, Easy has one of the hardest, most difficult structure, but once you break it down, it's a lot easier to make. If you watch previous video, like if you watch other video on how to make how to make Total Drama characters, they'll always start with the head, draw the head, and then work from there. I do the same thing, but I actually build up the poses because one, that's the main the pose is most important, and it's the easiest to make mistake. And the time you want to make mistake is at the early stage. Like, for example, do you ever do the stuff like, you do like that, and it's like, oh no, it's not that, it's like that. But he's like, oh no, switch there, no. You see what like the issue is like you keep drawing again. Yeah. The thing is, that's only stick figure. That's completely fine. But what if we need to do this? Like, you actually need to draw the hand, like. Oh no, I need to draw like that. Oh crap, it's terrible. Draw like that. No, that's not good enough. I need a rubber. Like, crap. But over time, you keep doing this again and then again, and if you look at it, you get some mark on it, and then it's basically like you spend a lot more time just trying to redraw everything again. Now that's the reason why I use stick figure for the poses. That's why I emphasize on drawing the whole thing first before you what I'm trying to say, before you add the meat or the body, the main character's body. So if you look at Easy, okay, so I'm gonna go over here. So so what we do is we draw the head on Easy. So what I do to draw a circle, what I do is I do like that, and then go from there. This is hard practice, but I wouldn't worry too much about like to draw a circle. I do that, but anyway, it's fine. Like, you can use a compass use a compass. In any way. But the key thing that circle represents a face. Now, next up is her neck. So I draw like that. Now, the arms and the body. So what I do is I do like that. Look where the arm connects with the body, where the arm connects the body. So for Easy white arm, it's connected at her feet, at her ear. So it's at the let's say over here. I draw a circle to indicate a joint, like a connection between one area with another area. So I draw like that. I draw Easy like that. Don't worry about her like specific part, like her breast. Just draw a straight line which indicate her body. Do that. Next up, I draw the legs. I always check to make sure. So for example, like it's kind of like that. So like that, and then it's a bit like that. Indicate your body poses. Indicate where the joint is. Normally the leg is very straight, so don't if you just draw a straight line, it should be alright. But indicate where your joint is, and that's it. And draw the basic leg. So like just like this basic shapes. And draw the arm. Don't worry about the specific finger like that. Just draw like the whole circle, and that's it. Don't worry too much. Now, as you can see, wait a minute, a sec. As you can see, it nearly looks like easy, right? Nearly look like easy, but it's just but if you look at the pose, it looks kind of like easy, and that's the main point. Build up the pose, build up the You understand how she works. Others, see, I often make mistake about her arm, but because his arm is only stick figure, it's easy to make a mistake at, and it's quicker to get rid of. Oh, like for example, like her arm is the other way around, so I just do like that, so it's like that. Sometimes her body could be a bit go this way and do this, but the key thing is the stick figures are there to make you are meant to make mistake in the poses, especially in stick figure, because you need to try out the poses, because it's really hard to transition from realistic poses to cartoonic poses. So so you draw this one, okay, I'll make a new one over here. I think it makes more sense. Okay, I draw this pose already. If you want to add extra, you can draw her face, but I wouldn't recommend doing it because I'm not that. Because I would, it's recommended, but for me, I prefer not to. Okay, now that's good. And then now the next one is I'm gonna draw it, and then boom, that's it. I'm finished. I'm going home, and that's it. I'm gonna get 100 face, and but you're not gonna. But the issue is, one, you're not gonna get that much faith because everybody's in easy at that pose, and two, isn't it kind of boring doing that? So this is where we're doing extra. This is where I've been Kyrie Irving's poses. Whoops. So now, if we look at Kyrie Irving pose, okay, this is him dribbling the ball. As you can see, he's in he's shifting. So what I do, like, this is a new advanced concept called line of action. So what I do is like just straight like that. Because if you can see, like he goes in a curve, and that's what we need. Okay, so what we do is, okay, it's the same procedure as before, like this, but this time we're doing it in another way, and we take more time with it. So for example, let's draw the head. Don't really care. One tip: use a calculator to calculate the proportion between like for example her head, her neck, her head, etc. Because one, although this is a draft pose, you have to make sure that all body parts are proportional to each other. Otherwise, your character will look extremely weird. Like for example, one of my issue is like one of my early issue I have is I draw the arm a bit too big, and I draw the leg way too small. So I use calculator. So I often use calculator to measure my poses in accordance. I don't have it here. No, I don't have it here. But the key idea is ensure that each body is proportional to each other, body parts. Okay, let's see her neck. Her neck is Kyrie Irving's neck is it's a bit shorter because you know he's going a bit forward. So I draw the. Wait, I don't draw. Not meant to draw that much circle. So I draw like that much. See, in respect to that, but it's a bit less because one, he's moving forward, and two, it's not much. Next up is his arm. Now his arm is above at the top of his neck above. So what I do is I put it over here. Like this is where I do the joint, and I do another one over here. I may put the her left arm further than her right arm because he's moving in that direction. He's moving in that direction. So you want to indicate that. Next up is her we have some decision to do. We can either do the body or her arm. But the body I will do the body. So for example, now he's in a straight line. So what I do is, so this is another advanced concept. So what I do is, I'll get this one. So I get another pose. So okay, let's say, oh, it's not there. Okay. Okay, so I use that one. So what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna use those two poses over there, but it will be a mixture. It will be a mixture. So for example, okay, let's say, so I want to do so like keep in line with the line of action. So it's like that, roughly. So remember, check your proportion. I'm not because I'm not bothered. This is for tutorial, okay, and indicate her pelvis or the one that joined her legs. Remember, it's not. If you look at Kyrie Irving's body, it's not straight, so it's a bit curved. It's a bit in the other way. Now let's do her arm. Remember, like I said, don't worry about the it could be like that, but we're not going to worry too much about it. Then that's the basketball over here. Next up is her leg. We do her right leg first. So remember, so looking at that, it's like this. Go like that. Now do her legs. So remember, it's follow the line of action over here. And draw the shoes. So it's kind of straight, so I'll just do like that. Remember, we don't need to be that specific, so we just do like that. Now, if you look at the leg of Kyrie Irving, his left leg, it goes a bit, it goes forward. So you have to take account of his of perception. In other words, like what you see forward, it's much bigger than you think. So it's like it's much shorter. So it's over here, for example. Like if you look at Kyrie Irving, like knees, is at a different position. So I draw over here. Then I draw over here, and then work from here. And there you go. Then that's a draw for and then we just draw this. So that is the poses of that's the draft poses of Izzy. It's not perfect. This is where I set mistake at. So for example, like I couldn't make the ball a little bit move quickly, but the idea is there. The idea is build up the poses. But before you add any meat into it. Otherwise, you will make your life a lot harder than you expected. And I think that's better. Now the issue is adding the meat, but I'll discuss that a little bit later about it. But for now, I hope you enjoy. This is part one of my video of how to make it. Next part is how to add meat into it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.